Hi everyone, and welcome back to this evening's video. So today I'm going to be talking about these palettes here. Now I've chosen these particularly because they've got a lot of green in them, or predominantly green, and I just wanted to go through my greener looking palettes basically. So the first one I'm going to talk about is this little travel one from Elf, the little bite size, and I actually really like this one, although I haven't used it in a long time. I don't know why, I just don't seem to reach for it, and you know, it is very travel friendly, very light, very little, and I do like these shades. Are really nice. They feel really soft, and that gold's really nice. That green is beautiful. That green and that green, they're just such a nice colour combo in this palette. Just works so well. You can't really do more than one or two looks with it, to be honest. Probably you'll be pushing 2 looks, but yeah, what I would do is I'd pop that on the crease, try to blend it out a bit with that one, use that on the lower lash line, use that on the lids, and use that on the inner part of the lid or the inner corner, and that's how I'd use that. And I really like this palette, but I haven't used it in the longest time, and I don't know why. Probably since the last declutter. It's a palette I must pick up again because, you know, I'm quite liking some colour of late. I've been wearing a lot of purple and pink, to be honest, but I've really enjoyed it. Today I wore a bluey purple and I wasn't keen, but you know, mistakes happen. So when I fancy green colours, these are really great. The next one, this I love a lot, is the Beauty Bay Earthy palette. And apart from that one, which is more of a pale kind of blue colour, they are just predominantly green. You can't say anything else. I did this on a short when I panned that one, and somebody thought I'd actually bought it like that. No, I panned it. And pretty close, or have I? Yes, I have actually panned that one as well. And these are gorgeous. I don't really want to go on a swatch party tonight, but this one is so gorgeous. I like the Beauty Bay formula, I really do. This formula is better than their usual formula, which is in the big pans palettes, because this one came in the 9 pan, the 16 pan, I think, yeah, 16, and the 42, and I just went with the 9 because I thought that's enough, and it is. I'm glad I just stuck to my guns with that. I got this as it was launched. I think it was $6.99 or something like that. The matte's gone so nicely. Just look at that. Wow. And the shimmers in this palette are all like that. They are stunning on the eyes. Absolutely stunning. I may actually film a look with that one, because I can't remember if I have. But they are beautiful. I'm going to swatch you the shimmers as well. That one, oh look at that. That is beautiful. It's like a greeny gold. And then there's this gorgeous dark green. And then I will swatch that bluey one. It might be a bluey green. Yes, kind of a bluey green. And I don't know, swatch these. Oh dear, this is what happens. I don't want to swatch and then I start swatching. Wow, I have not used this palette in ages, so you know, whenever I swatch it, I'm wowed. and I know it looks as good as that on the eye as well. That green though, that is gorgeous. That is a favourite. The next one is this, and this is a Forever Flawless Chill palette. Now it's partly neutrals and partly green. There is a green glitter. I think there's only one. Nope, there's 3 pressed glitters which I won't use, and I've just got fed up with glitter everywhere as much as anything else. And these are beautiful. Do like these a lot. Just going to swatch a few. I do like the neutrals in this palette as well. I don't tend to use this palette much. I'm not sure whether that is a greeny gold. I'm going to swatch it. That'll do. Right. Is that a greeny gold? Yeah, it is actually. Can you see? It's like a greeny gold. Not sure if the camera's picking it up. But it's a really nice palette. I really do like it. Don't use it enough. I'll use the neutral sides, you know, more so. Green palette. Wanted the palette because it was green. And then I used the neutral sides. I don't know. No hope, is there? No hope. So yeah, that palette is really stunning. Really stunning. I really do like that one. Now, the Ozzy one isn't really predominantly green or anything, but it does have some green colours. As you saw, that chilled one isn't predominantly green. This has got more greens in, as you can see. This is stunning. Absolutely stunning. It's got a lot of greens in. More than I actually thought, to be honest. Wow. This is beautiful. So I'm going to swatch a few of these. There's a lot of grungy, dirty greens in this. And there is a favourite in there as well. Love this palette. It works so beautifully. I think I've done a lot with this on camera. I think I have. And the swatches don't look great, to be honest, but they actually are really pretty and they look really beautiful on the eyes, and I really do like them. So what, something was a bit shadowy then, I don't know what it was. That's why I was looking a bit strange at. And then there are some matte shimmers. I'll try that again. I don't know what I'm saying. There are some matte shimmers apparently. There are some green matte shades. I can't get my words out again. And yeah, so not predominantly green, but green nonetheless. And I really like that grungy kind of green, but the green I really love and have used on the inner corners is really bright one. I'm going to do it again on the swatch because it didn't go too well, even though it does work very well. I love that bright green, I really do. It is so different. It's a green I haven't got anywhere else. Nowhere else have I got that green colour. So I don't have a lot of greens. Now I could have got out the Brights palette from Beauty Bay, but I am sort of doing a video with the Beauty Bay palettes I've got other than that one, which is my Earthy palette, so I won't feature that in there. So they're the big £42. Now I have got a green in the Brights palette. Obviously there's a row of greens, but I didn't want to include it in this because, like I said, I'm going to do a video on that one. Well, two of them, the £42 ones. If I was to choose a favourite out of this lot, I know exactly what it would be. So it will go with that one first, because it's absolutely stunning. The shimmers are something I haven't got anywhere else in my collection. Then I'd have to choose the Ozzy one, which is by Rock and Roll Beauty. And then out of these two, I'm going to choose the elf one. I like the elf one better than the chilled one. Even though I wanted the chilled one for a hell of a long time, I'm still choosing the chilled. The elf one. I need sleep. I'm still choosing the elf one because although this is nice, when I got it finally, I was kind of a little disappointed, to be fair, because I think it could have done without so many neutral shades, being that it was supposed to be a green palette. And free pressed glitters I didn't want. I mean, I might have done at the time, but I don't anymore. There's 3 golds in here, and I think that's an overkill. One of them's more of a bluey green. The other greens, yeah, you know what? It's not my absolute favourite palette. It's just not. And I thought I'd love it a lot, but over time I've gone a bit, maybe I should have left it. Anyway, a very short video for you today. I hope you're faring well in this hot weather if you're in the UK, because it is too warm. The wind got up so badly today. It got up so bad that it was slamming this window shut. So a few times I had to shut the window, which I didn't want to do. But it was slamming it so hard shut, because it's a big window and it can open really wide, or you can turn the handle another way and it can open that way round, so it's like at an angle but it opens like that sort of thing, and that's how I have it. But the wind was so bad it was slamming it shut, and I just thought I can't, because you know we can't have a damaged window, we just can't. So anyway, so I hope you're doing alright with this weather anyway. I'm going to go. I will see you next time. Please do all that lovely stuff. Like, comment, subscribe and share. Take care everyone. Goodbye.